Well, no matter who wins that race, Minnesota's next lieutenant governor will be an Indigenous woman.
Republican Donna Bergstrom and DFL State Representative Peggy Flanagan are both trying to become the country's first Native American lieutenant governor. As WCCO's Reg Chapman reports, while both embrace this historic moment, they don't hesitate to point out their differences.
They say it's a sisterhood, and both are cheering for each other. But Bergstrom and Flanagan are determined to showcase how they can help move Minnesota in the right direction.
In the Ojibwe language, we say Minogishigud Noongum. It's a good day today.
Donna Bergstrom is a newcomer to state politics. Her mother was born and raised on the Red Lake Indian Reservation.
You know, we really look to people as filling positions because of their capabilities. You know, we really don't look at somebody because of their identity. And so that is where I come from. I really just look at people because of their abilities. And so I'm excited. I think this is historic.
Hello, my name is Peggy Flanagan.
DFL State Representative Peggy Flanagan is a member of the White Earth Band of Ojibwe and was the first Native woman to address the Democratic National Convention.
I also think that there are differences when we look at what has come out of the Trump administration, frankly what has come out of the mouth of Donald Trump himself as it relates to name-calling and Senator Elizabeth Warren, the way that he has treated our Native American veterans.
Bergstrom says she is honored to have the president's support and believes the Republican Party's agenda lines up with what's important to the Native community. Flanagan is not in step with the president's treatment of tribal treaties and sovereignty, but both agree that education is an issue that must be addressed. Reg Chapman, WCCO 4 News.
The November 6th election is now just 82 days away, and you can learn about all the candidates in WCCO's online election guide. You can find that on WCCO.com.